What is going on, everybody? Lagging Leland here, back with another review. Today we're going to be reviewing Morbius. It's Morbin time to review Morbius because I'm really late to the party, okay? I actually didn't get to watch this movie when it came out in theaters. I didn't get to watch it. A lot of stuff came up, so I didn't get to watch it, right? And my mom surprised me as of recording this video. Today she surprised me with a DVD of Morbius from the Redbox. I don't know if people still use Redboxes, but it was a pleasant surprise, and now I have something to review. I'm gonna be dead honest with you guys. I know there's so many memes and so many reviews roasting this movie and saying it's the worst thing of all time. I'm gonna be dead honest with you guys. It's not that bad. It's actually not that bad. Okay, I've seen so much worse compared to Morbius. Okay, I've seen Red Ape Family. I've seen Cryptoland. I've seen so many worse things. And honestly, movies like Attack of the Clones, movies like that they were not very good. They were not very good. Those movies actually got on my nerves a little bit more than this one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This movie, I feel like, like that meme, right? It's, oh, the characters are acted, the story was written, right? I'm gonna be honest, it's all decent. It's all decent, okay? I've seen other movies that have the same level, and I'll say, you know what? It's a decent movie. You don't have to, it's not like anything special. It's not anything that's like, mind-blowing, but it's decent. You know, if you want to waste a few hours and watch something new, go ahead and watch it. It's actually decent. There are some things in this movie that do not work, like the special effects, some of the writing. Towards the very, very end, the third act, or the climax, that part of that did not work, but a lot of things in this movie did work. I feel like the first half of this movie is genuinely good. I feel like it's actually decent. Like, you want to actually get invested in this. But again, towards the end, it does kind of fall off, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. And, now I can finally say that I watched it, because this is one of those movies that everyone says was, either everybody's saying either it's the worst movie of the year or it's the greatest movie of all time. You know, it made $1.7 more billion at the box office. And I love those kind of memes, you know. But, it's kind of crazy because Morbius is not the worst movie that I've seen this year, okay? I'm going to be dead honest with you guys. It's actually not the worst movie that I've seen this year. The worst movie that I've seen that's come out this year is probably Jurassic World Dominion. I'm not even going to lie. That movie got me so mad, and it ticked me off so much. And, Rise of Gru is also a movie that I would say is towards the lower end of, like, my list of movies that have came out this year, okay? It's not very good, right? The Minions movie, again, the same kind of meme happened where everybody's like, oh, well, it made $4 grillion at the box office, right? Stuff like that, jokes like that, you know? I'm gonna be dead honest with you guys, the Minion movie is worse than Morbius. Morbius is honestly better than Jurassic World Dominion and the Minion movie combined. I'm being dead honest with you guys. The Minion movie was just annoying. It was annoying. Half of it with Gru was really fun to watch, but the parts with the Minions, which is a good piece of the movie, that's annoying as heck. It's annoying. And Jurassic World Dominion, it actually got me so mad that, again, both those movies combined still are not better than Morbius, okay? I know I'm complimenting this movie, and I know it's weird. And, real quick, a lot of people don't, I'm not really sure if this is true or not, but I've heard from plenty of people, plenty of trusted reviewers, that supposedly Rotten Tomatoes, the tomato meter, it's not like, oh, we asked thousands of people what they thought on the movie, and they gave us our ratings, and that's the percent. No, it's actually, supposedly, it's like 100 of their top reviewers, and they asked them what they thought of the movie, and only 17 of them said that they liked the movie. That's, I think, what the tomato meter on Rotten Tomatoes actually rates the movie. It's like 17 or something. I'm like, again, that's not very accurate, okay? Already, that's not very accurate. And the audiences seem to like it enough. The internet exploded with this movie. And again, it's not even that bad. Again, I will admit, the effects were kind of weird, but there is still a lot to enjoy. Some of the fight scenes could have been better if they were a little bit more choreographed, but man, there was still plenty of good scenes with the special effects. I like the way Morbius uses his echolocation, some of the creative ways that they tapped into that. That's really good. That's really creative. I like the story with him and Milo. They were also, the acting in this was pretty decent as well. Jared Leto. I know a lot of people supposedly hate Jared Leto. I don't care for him too much, but again, he did a decent job in this movie. He did a great performance. A lot of the actors in this movie did a great performance, especially the two main actors. They did great in this movie. Again, the characters are acted decently. They do a good job at their acting, you know. And I feel like it was acted. It was decently acted, you know. And I feel like there's not much to hate really. The biggest sorry, I voice cracked there. The biggest problem that I have with this movie, I feel like, or like the biggest problems with this movie again are like some of the stuff feels forced. Towards the end. Some of the stuff does not work towards the end, but I can honestly look past that. It's not like other movies like Attack of the Clones, stuff like that, where I'm just thinking like the whole movie feels awkward. And then Attack of the Clones had a lot of awesome stuff that I loved, but again, it just wasn't very good compared to Morbius. I can't believe I'm saying that. And what was I at? Oh yeah. One of the biggest problems with this movie is that it's trying a little too hard at times to try and like connect to the MCU. Supposedly this got delayed a lot and it was supposed to come out like a long time ago. It was supposed to come out before No Way Home and stuff like that, but again, it got delayed a lot, right? So there's like this post-credit scene that has the Vulture. And it's so bad. It's such a bad post-credit scene. And if you watch the trailer, you'll notice that they really clickbaited us. And they tried to make us think that so many things were going to be in this movie that were not in this movie. They tried to make it seem like it was connected to the MCU. And maybe it is. But again, they tried so hard to make it seem like it's connected to the MCU that's one of the biggest problems with the movie. I feel like if you look at this movie the way you do other movies, like let's just compare it to like Shang-Chi or Black Panther. Those movies are their own solo movies that you don't need to watch anything else to watch them, right? Those movies are also decent. They're also really good. The thing that they do way better, though, is that they set up world building and they set up more characters in the future much better than Morbius. And I feel like that's the one thing that those movies have over Morbius that's way better. And again, I feel like Morbius, it tries a little too hard at times to connect to the MCU and stuff like that. But if you look at it like as its own solo movie, like Black Panther. And again, in the times where it's not trying to build a world and it's not trying to expand into the MCU, then I feel like it's actually good. It's actually good. But once they try a little too hard to try and get into the MCU, that's when it goes off the rails and that's when it messes up. Because any Marvel movie, even if it's made by Sony, it has that burden or responsibility to be connected to the MCU. And I feel like that's the biggest problem, is that they didn't know how to handle it. But I don't blame them, because setting up stuff is really, really hard. Setting up a world and characters in future movies is very, very hard. And I feel like I don't blame them for this. I honestly don't blame them for this. Again, a lot of the movie is not that bad. It's actually decent. I got a real kick out of Milo and a lot of these other characters. A lot of the characters were decent, and I don't think the movie deserves the hate that it got. Like, everyone was saying it was the worst thing that have come out in recent years, or just like one of the worst movies of all time kind of thing, and other people were memeing about it, saying it was the best thing of all time. And nah, it's somewhere in the middle. Again, there's stuff that doesn't work. There's stuff that does work. A lot of it's enjoyable. A lot of it's decent. The effects I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The effects in Morbius are still better than modern Marvel effects. In case you guys don't know, a lot of the modern Marvel movies are being rushed, and they're being like spat out to try and reach the deadlines and stuff. And so the CGI looks a little bit shoddy and stuff like that. And I feel like Morbius actually has better CGI than some of the new Marvel movies and shows. So it has that going for it. And I'm not really sure if I said this earlier, but I love the way that Morbius takes, it's really different compared to other Marvel movies, okay? It actually takes a sort of monster movie vampire feel to it, and I actually love that. It's something that I feel like we haven't seen yet, and it feels unique, and the effects, they're a little bit weird, but it makes the movie feel unique, and I like that, because I feel like we've seen some Marvel movies, and eventually they're gonna start repeating themselves. Sometimes they are already repeating themselves, but it's cool to see something brand new. And, you know, of course, there's some stuff. Maybe there's cliches here and there, stereotypes, but it doesn't matter. I feel like, you know, you still got a decent movie going, and I can look past that. And, real quick, I want you guys to comment this. Okay? If you made it this far into the video, I want you guys to comment. I love that scene in the video where Lagging Leland says it's lagging time, and then lagged all over the people that were trying to 1v1 him. Or 10v1 him, 10v1 him, okay? Let's put that. And I want you guys to comment that, okay? If you guys comment that, then I know that you guys watched the full video, and I'll be very happy, okay? I'll be very happy. Yeah, Lagging Leland just lagged all over the people, or whatever. Yeah, but what did you guys think of Morbius? Aside from memes, go ahead and post any memes in the comments. I like comments regardless. Aside from the memes and, as like a person watching the movie, as a viewer, what did you actually think of Morbius? Because I'm really curious, because there's so many people that said, well, this movie's garbage, this movie's terrible. Is it actually terrible? I did not feel like it's that bad. I feel like it's decent. It's like a lot of other movies, but I feel like it works for the most part. It's not that bad. So what did you guys think of this movie? Did y'all hate the movie? Did y'all love the movie? I'd really love to know in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, as it's always appreciated. If you guys want to gift me anything on Fortnite, here's my Epic account. It's LaggingLelandYT. God bless you guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.